Hi, Samita. Welcome on into the office today. We're going to be doing a scalp check and a face mapping on you, all right?
Okay.
So we'll start with the scalp. I want to check the scalp itself, check the health of the hair, make sure there's no lice or critters or flaking or anything in there, bruising that we would want to know about. And then we'll move on to the face. And we can also do a little bit of treatment on the scalp and the hair as well if we need.
Sure.
And then we'll look at the skin. Are you having any issues with your skin at the moment? Any dryness, oiliness, itchiness?
Not that I've noticed.
Okay, so we'll just do a full check and make sure that we leave no stone unturned. First, I'm just going to press on the head to make sure there's nothing bothering you that I could exacerbate. Any pain with that?
No.
So let's take an initial inspection here. And is this the natural part in the middle like that? For the most part? And part down the middle?
Yeah.
Okay. Just pay special attention there. That's where we can have some sun damage.
Mm-hmm.
Just more exposure in general. Just taking a quick look for anything obvious. Okay, no signs of balding. The hair is thick, shiny. What is your hair care routine like? Are you shampooing, conditioning?
Yes.
How
I
often?
make sure to do a lot of conditioning. I don't wash my hair very often because I find that that ends up causing it to be more oily.
Mm-hmm.
So I allow my hair just to do its own thing, and I wash probably once or twice a week.
Okay, that's perfect. The hair feels really healthy and smooth. It's not oily, it's not greasy, so what you're doing is working. Let's brush through it. While I'm doing this, I'm just looking for any breakage, any areas of hair loss. Hair is nice and thick. Is that typical for you?
I used to struggle with hair loss because I have PCOS.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something that I would say it really started happening when I was 17 or 18. But since then I've been really trying to balance my hormones, and my hair has grown back, which is nice.
Okay, yeah, it looks really healthy and strong, so whatever you're doing is definitely working. Do you take any fish oil or anything like that for it, or just eating, are you eating a lot of omega-3 based foods at all?
I do take fish oil,
Okay.
and I take vitamin D. Those are the main things that I take, and then I just eat a lot of vegetables and fruits and healthy fats.
Good. And how often are you getting your hair cut or trimmed?
There's probably split ends.
It's just definitely a little bit of thinning at the ends here, a little bit of just fraying.
I haven't trimmed it in a long time, so that's probably why.
Yeah, just a little bit more tangling at the ends here as well, and that could be due just to the hair braid being a little bit more brittle. But we got it all through there, so nice and smooth now. I would say you definitely just have a little bit of a wave to your hair. It's not curly, but not quite straight. It's really beautiful.
Thank you.
Let's start with looking at the scalp now. You're going to feel me separating the hair in a few places, and I'm just going to be looking at the scalp with a light, a magnifying glass. And you can just tell me if there's any discomfort along the way, okay? But otherwise, just relax while I look through. There's perhaps a little bit of dryness, nothing excessive. It is, just coming out of winter here, so if you spend a lot of time outside, perhaps.
I do.
Yeah, so I think that's just from the colds and the exposure. We can do a little bit of a moisturizing treatment here for you. Hair follicles are maintaining the same level of thickness from the base to at least the middle or close to the end of the hair, so that's perfect. That's exactly what we look for. No redness of the scalp. Color is super even as well. Is this your natural color?
Yes.
Have you ever dyed the hair at all?
Once in the past, but then I chopped it off.
Okay, so all this is natural color. The roots are really even. There's just a smidge of buildup on the scalp itself. And that's normal, especially if you're in between wash days. When you're doing your shampooing, those couple of every week or so, are you really scrubbing into the scalp?
Probably not as much as I should be.
It's definitely important to do the shampoo to clean off some of these oils that can hold on to the dirt and the dead skin, and it also helps to remove some of that dead skin. But with the conditioner, we really want to focus on the hair because you don't want to be putting too many oils into the scalp. It can clog the pores of the scalp. So shampoo should be scrubbed and conditioner should be focused on the hair. Everything looks great, Smita. Just I'll try it back from you. Any tingling in the scalp at all?
So, like relaxing tingles.
Okay, that's all right. I'm just gonna do a little soft touch on the head. Do you feel that here? This little soft touch? Okay, and I just wanted to make sure that there's no sensation loss in the scalp, so just do a couple of places here. Just tell me yes when you feel it.
Yes. Yeah.
Good.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Okay. And does this feel kind of scratchy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so feel the same right here?
Yes.
Right. That's perfect. So let's go ahead and brush the hair out again. So I think I want to work in just a little bit of that moisturizing treatment because there was a little bit of flaking, nothing to excess, but I think we can make you more comfortable and moisturize the scalp a little. So let me go work on making up a serum specifically for you. I'm going to use a little bit of vitamin C. I'm going to use a little bit of a calming chamomile extract, and it should just feel really nice on the scalp, okay? So I'm going to go make that for us. All right, I've got this worked up. I'll just put in a couple of different extracts here. You're going to feel a little bit of coolness on the scalp. I'm going to try and put it pretty much all over, and then we'll work it in, all right?
Okay.
I'm going to massage it into the scalp now. I'm going to be using a decent amount of pressure just because I really want to get that blood flowing. Just let me know if it's too much. Everything feeling comfortable? Okay. I'm going to let that just sort of relax for a moment. I want to take a look at the face now, the skin on the face, okay? So the skin, let me just do an initial inspection here. Do have a few freckles. We'll take a couple of measurements on those. And I'm just going to separate the skin into sections. So we'll start with the forehead and we'll work our way down the face. I'll grab my measuring tape for those couple of freckles there. So again, starting with the forehead, we just have a little bit of combination skin here. It's very moisturized and healthy. Just removing some of the oils off my own hand to not transfer them to your forehead. Skin is really supple, warm and dry. Just a few super small blemishes, but relatively clear. Even in its tone and color. Just take a closer look at some of these freckles here. Okay, even, symmetrical, not protruding at all. About 1 millimeter in diameter for both of them. And just a couple of freckles on either side. I wouldn't say that they're full on moles. That looks fine. Moving down to the eyebrow and eye area, this band right here is definitely a little bit of oil deposit right in the T-zone. Go ahead and just you're just going to feel me gently press here. And the oil does come off on the cloth, so not great amounts of sebum or oil deposits there. Tilt your head here. Checking the side. Eyebrows are nice and even. Symmetrical. Testing now for symmetry. So you're going to feel a little bit of coolness right on the face. Keep the eyes closed. We've got even hair distribution. We get the hairline as well, as long as we have these out. And we're seeing a typical tapering effect for the hairline. It's not receding at all. From eyebrow to hairline now. And that's nice and even and symmetrical. Got another blemish here, about 1.5 millimeters. Just going to take a closer look. That one does have slightly more spread out borders, so I will make a note of that one to watch. Just checking under the baby hairs here. That one we'll also make a note of. It's a little bit asymmetrical, but it's quite small and not raised at all, still 1 millimeter. I do have one little blemish here. Do you mind if I do a quick extraction? It's okay. I just have a fresh piece of cotton. Good. Otherwise nice and even, just that freckling. Definitely be wearing an SPF in your makeup or your routine every day, and your moisturizer maybe. Same thing, a little bit of extra oil in that cheek area into the nose. I'm just going to dab that here. And we're just making sure that it does in fact dab away and isn't excessive, and it's not. Looking at the nose now. Oh, that's actually amazing. You have almost no blackheads on the nose. That's very unusual. A little bit of oil and shininess, but your skin is so nice and clear. Okay, I do have a couple of freckles here. 1.5 millimeter and 0.75 millimeters. I'm going to turn your head now. Just noticed a couple down here as well. This one is 2.5 millimeters. Color is a little bit darker, but it is even. This one is 3 millimeters. Again, slight asymmetry, slightly elongated, and a little bit raised. I'd say 1 millimeter protruding. So I'm going to make a note of that one as well to watch. This side looks good, nice and clear. Just check the one on your chin. But that is flat. There's no raised at all. Just checking the skin on the chin here. I'm going to check for elasticity. Very elastic, lots of spring. Okay, overall, the skin is in really good shape. Just going to look at the lips. Looking for moisture content. Alright, Smina, that looks great. I'm going to make a couple of notes now of those few freckles that I noticed. Alright, so I'm just making a quick map of the face here. And we're marking out, we had 2 on this side, 2.5 and 3 millimeters, especially on the neck. 1 here. I'm going to have you slowly open your eyes, flutter into the world. So I will have my nurse put in a couple of those notes of things to watch, but otherwise I think you are in great shape. Feel free to lay here as long as you'd like. The skin is looking healthy and beautiful, and the hair, again, just a little bit of dryness, but otherwise really strong, really silky and shiny. So that's exactly what we look for, all right?
Thank you.
Thank you.